Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Medico Ninja. So in this video we will going to talk about some basic information of kidney, like its shape, its size, its normal functions and where it is located, and a very brief introduction of the kidney, which is very important to know. Sometimes we forgot about some basic information which is very important in some mechanism, in some pathologies, or also in some normal things. Okay, so in this video we will going to talk about those things, those topics, right, about the kidney, like a very basic information of the kidney. So let's start our video. First thing in our mind related to kidney, that what is the shape of kidney. So kidney is very small in the size, and it is shaped just like rajma beans. Like rajma beans is also known as the kidney beans, right? So just like rajma beans, the kidneys are look like that, and it is very small. And second thing in our mind, that where the kidney is located. So the first thing, that the kidney is located in our posterior part of like a back of our body, right? So for the location of kidney, you can just press your thumb parallel to the umbilicus, and press your another 4 fingers back to your body, so you can find out the anatomical site of the kidney. Okay, then you cannot palpate the kidney because it is very small and it is covered by a lots of muscles. That's why you cannot palpate the kidney, but you can just imagine, and you can just got a brief idea where the kidney is located in your body. Okay. The other thing, that the kidney is present in our body in the pair. In our body, normal human being have 2 kidneys, right? And the kidney is in rajma bean shaped. Then let's discuss about its like in deep of what kind of kidney see in the gross features. Okay, so you can see here that the kidney is see grossly like this, and this red part is one type of covering on the kidney, and when you dissect this cover, you can see this kind of pyramids and this kind of thing in the gross features. Okay, so the briefly, kidney having 3 parts. The first one, which is the cortex, second one, which is the medulla, and third one, which is the renal sinus. So we will discuss all these 3 parts. It is not the naturally parts of the kidney, but for our understanding purpose, we will divide the kidney in 3 parts. Okay, you cannot identify these 3 parts in gross features of the kidney, but for our understanding purpose, for our knowledge purpose, we will divide the kidney in 3 parts, which is the cortex, medulla, and renal sinus. As you can see here, that the cortex is this part, this part is known as the cortex, and these pyramids, this triangular shaped structure is known as the medullary pyramids, and this all part is known as the medulla. So the medulla contains the medullary pyramids, which is also a very important for some mechanisms. And you can see here the minor calyx. Minor calyx is nothing but the upper part of the pyramid, and in the lower part of the pyramid is known as the major calyx. And you can see here that the major calyx is just toward in the renal sinus. So you can clear here that the most outer part is known as the cortex of the kidney, then its inner part, and also you can say the middle part is known as the medulla of the kidney, which contains the pyramids, and the upper part of the pyramid is known as the minor calyx, and the lower part and like a pointed part of the pyramid is known as the major calyx, right? And major calyx is just toward in the renal sinus. So let's talk about the renal sinus. So in the renal sinus, some vessels are come in the kidney, and some vessels are goes out from the kidney. So the one vessel is come in the kidney, which is the renal artery. Artery means which is carries the oxygenated blood for the kidney cells, kidney parenchyma and the stroma of the kidney. So of course the renal artery is come in the kidney, and the two vessels are goes out from the kidney. The first one, which is the renal vein. So the vein means the which carries the deoxygenated blood from all the cells of kidneys, and this renal vein is out from the kidney, and the one another vessel which is known as the ureter. So ureter carries the urine which formed by the kidney, right? So the renal sinus has three vessels. The first one, which is the renal artery, which carries the oxygenated blood for the cells of the kidney, and the second one, which is the renal vein, which carries the deoxygenated blood from the all cells of the kidney, and third one, which is the ureter, which carries the urine which formed by the kidney cells. The flow of urine is just like that. The urine is formed in the kidney, and then it is drained into the ureter, and then from the ureter it is drained into the urinary bladder, and from the urinary bladder this all urine is like stored in the urinary bladder, and then when urinary bladder is full, then it goes all the urine into the ureter. So the pathway of urine is just like this. So main thing here that the kidney's function, main function of kidney is excretion of unwanted substances from the body, from the blood. Okay, you can see here that in the cortex area and also in the pyramidal area there is a little very tiny kind of things which is very important, and that tiny thing is one of the structural and functional unit of the kidney, which named as the nephrons. So you can see here that the nephrons are just see like this, and we cannot see the nephrons from our a normal eye, but we will see the nephrons in the microscope. Okay, so my nephrons is very tiny thing, but it is very important for the formation of urine, concentration of urine, and it is one of the structural and functional unit of the kidney. So let's talk about the nephrons. So the each kidney consists of 1 to 1.3 millions of nephrons in it, each kidney. Okay, not the two kidneys, but each kidney contains 1 to 1.3 millions of nephron, and nephrons is again the structural and functional unit of the kidney. Why I put more focus on the structural and functional unit, because the nephrons are the reason for formation of urine, concentration of urine, and secretion of some substances, reabsorption of the water, electrolytes, and also a very, very important functions are carried out by the nephrons. So let's talk about the normal structure of the nephron, which is very important, because when you study about the urine formation and the concentration of urine, these all parts are included in it, and these all parts are contributed in it. So let's see about the nephrons. So for the study purpose, nephrons are divided into two parts. The first one, which is the renal corpuscle, and the second one, which is the tubular portion of the nephron. So this whole structure which is the nephron, but you can see here the one bowl kind of shape and some red kind of thing in it, and these two things is combined and forms the renal corpuscle, and the whole remaining these all structures are known as the tubular portion of the nephron. Why? Because this all structure you can see here in the tube like of structure, but the first and starting point of the nephron is like round shape, and there is a very much you can see the very much structural changes kind of thing in it. So that's why this tiny portion is known as the renal corpuscle, and the rest of all the portion is known as the tubular portion of the nephron. Let's focus on the renal corpuscle. So you can see here the glomerulus. So you can see here the one artery, one red thing is enter in it. Okay, so these red all things is the nothing but the capillaries. Okay, and capillaries of course carrying the blood, and this blood is filtered out in the kidney, which is the main function of the kidney. So you can see here the one capillary is enter in this bowl shaped structure, and this capillary is divided in various branches, and then again joint in the loops, and forms a very structural another things, and then it goes out from this bowl kind of thing. So the capillary which enters in this bowl which is known as the afferent arteriole, and the capillary which goes out from this bowl is known as the efferent arteriole, right? And this bowl kind of thing which is known as the Bowman's capsule. So you can see here that this Bowman capsule is lined by two layers. First layer is this, which is attached and which is very closely related with the glomerulus, and second one which is which is forms the tubular portion. Okay, you can see here that this layer is give contribution to form the tubular portion of the nephron. So the renal corpuscle consists of the two structures, which is the glomerulus, which is formed by all the capillaries, which is two capillaries. First one, which is the afferent arteriole, which is enters in the Bowman's capsule, and one arteriole which is goes out from the Bowman's capsule, known as the efferent arteriole. Okay, and the Bowman's capsule is lined by two layers. First layer which is very closely related with the glomerulus, and second layer which is away from the glomerulus, but it is forms the tubular portion of nephron. Now you can see here that the PCT means the proximal convoluting tubule, and you can see here same thing, which is the DCT means the distal convoluting tubule. So the PCT, which is the proximal, this word which means the close to something. Here the proximal convoluting tube is close to the Bowman's capsule, then the distal convoluting tubule, and distal means away from something. So here the distal convoluting tubule is away from the Bowman's capsule, that's why this is known as the distal convoluting tubule, and proximal convoluting tubule is just beneath the Bowman's capsule and very close to the Bowman's capsule as compared to the distal convoluting tubule. So this is the PCT, and then the another part of the tubular portion of nephron is there, which is known as the loop of Henle. Here you can understand that the tubular portion of nephron is another divided into 4 parts. The first one, which is the PCT, proximal convoluting tubule. The second one, which is the loop of Henle, which is all these parts. And the third one, which is the DCT, distal convoluting tubule. And the last and the fourth one, which is known as the collecting duct. You can see here that the loop of Henle is another divided. You can see here that the loop is consists of one straight line and then U shape and then another straight line. So the first straight line of the loop is our first part of the loop of Henle, and then U shape is the another part, second part of the loop of Henle, and the third straight line, which is the third part of the loop of Henle. So let's see the all parts in detail. So the first straight line of the loop of Henle, which consists of one thick segment and second thin segment, and also this straight line is goes downwards, so that's why it known as the descending. Whenever any part and you can also study in the anatomy that any nerve, any vessels are goes downwards, that named as the descending, and whenever any nerve or vessels are goes upward, it named as the ascending. That's why these two segments are named as the descending. So the thick segment is named as the thick descending segment, and the thin segment is known as the thin descending segment. So this is the first part of the loop of Henle, and then another part which is the U-shaped part, which is the second part of the loop of Henle, which is named as the hairpin band. And let's see the third part. The third part of loop of Henle, which is another straight line of the loop, of course, but it is goes upward. That's why these two segments, it's named as the ascending segments. So the first segment is thin, that's why it named as the thin ascending segment, and the second one, which is the thin, so that is why which is named as the thick ascending segment. Now, the third part of the tubular portion of nephron, which is the DCT, distal convoluting tubule, which is one part is attached with the thick ascending segment, and it is another part attached with the collecting duct. So the collecting duct, which is carries the urine. Okay, so our collecting duct are one kind of. So this is all about the kidney, normal structure of kidney, where the kidney is located in our body, and what is the parts of kidney, what is the structure of nephron, what is the several parts of the nephrons. And so let's see the normal functions of kidney, which is very very important to know for my juniors, like for the first year students, and also for those who preparing for the NEET examination, who are in their 11th and 12th. And also it is very important to know some pathological structures of the kidney, like the diseases of the kidney. Okay, so the normal function is very important, so let's see it. Now, the normal function of kidney is the first and very most important function of kidney is the homeostasis. Homeostasis, or you can say the balance of some very important kind of substances in our body. So it maintain the water balance. Of course, water balance when of course the kidney is from the urine. If some pathogenicity is occur in the kidney, so the excess water is excreted from our body, and we got a dehydration. So first one, which is the maintain the water balance. Second one, which is maintain the electrolytes like sodium, potassium, calcium kind of things. Then it also maintain the acid base balance in our body, which is also a very important function in the kidney. Then the second one, which is the hematopoietic function. Hematopoietic function means the hematopoietic, you can see the hemato means the formation of the blood cells, particularly in the RBCs. The kidney is very important. Kidney secretes one very important thing, which is very important in the formation of erythrocyte, which is the RBCs, right? So the kidney is secrete erythropoietin and thrombopoietin. Erythropoietin, which is very important substance for the formation of erythrocyte, which is RBCs. Erythrocyte is one of the name of RBC, and second one, which is the thrombopoietin, which is very important to the formation of platelets. So the thrombocytes is another name of the platelets. So that's why the kidney is very important for the hematopoietic functions, means the formation of blood cells. Then the third one, which is the endocrinal functions. Endocrinal means the kidney secretes some very important endocrinal substances from it. So the kidney is secretes renin, which is very important thing, very important substance for the regulation of the blood pressure, okay, and regulation of another very important functions in our body. So the kidney secretes erythropoietin, thrombopoietin, renin, and also secretes prostaglandin, which is also very important substance for the constriction of our smooth muscles, okay. So kidney secretes these substances. That's why its normal function is endocrinal function and hemopoietic function. Then the fourth very important function of the kidney is the blood pressure, regulation of blood pressure. Why? Because it secretes the renin. Renin is very important substance for the regulation of blood pressure. There is a whole mechanism for the renin. Renin is one kind of endocrinal substance, and there is some renin angiotensin 1, renin angiotensin 2, renin angiotensin 3 and 4, which is one kind of stimulant for the blood pressure, which is very important to regulation for the blood pressure. That's why the very important function of the kidney is the regulation of blood pressure. Then the fifth one, which is the blood calcium level. Of course, when the urine is concentrated, in some part of the nephrons, calcium is secreted from the nephrons, and at the some part calcium is excreted from the nephron. So the balance of the blood calcium level, which is also a very important function of the kidney. Is all about the kidneys, its normal function. All the normal things of the kidney is included in our video. So hope you like this video, and this video helps you to understand the normal structure, normal functions, normal things for the kidneys, what is the shape, size, position of the kidney in our body, and all the things. So hope you like this video, and if you like this video, then please like, comment, share and subscribe to my channel. And thank you so much for watching. And also, yes, if you want any video on this specific topic, you can tell me in the comment section, as well as you can DM me on my IG account. Link is in the description box. So thank you so much for watching.